Good afternoon, senior high band. Welcome to the weirdest first day ever of band. I wish I could be there, but I am currently at home awaiting some test results with my kids. So I hope to be back as soon as possible, and then we can get the show on the road with playing. For today, we're going to take a look at some of the stuff in the syllabus, like we normally would do anyway. So by now, you should have found your band binder on a chair. You should have found your spot according to the seating chart. And in that binder is a syllabus, but we're going to go through some of the highlights in it. So procedures. So when you get to class, grab your instrument, bring it to your chair, set up your stand. A few of you might have to use the wire stands. Go ahead, put your instruments together right away, get organized and warmed up. We don't have to wait like we did last year. We can just kind of get going right away. When we do clean up, it'll be at 2:02. So make sure that the stands get put away neatly, please. Regarding phones, it's fine that they're in here. I just don't want to see them. So when class starts, they should be away. Not on a stand, just away. If it's not your instrument, don't touch it. This especially applies to percussion. Everyone just thinks that they can go hit whatever drums they want. Please don't touch them. Syllabus and reminders. So the syllabus needs to be turned in, but it's going to be done virtually by Friday the 17th. What I mean by this is there's a little blurb that your parents are going to copy and paste into an email that I want from their account, not yours, from theirs, because this helps me create a group. So when I need to send out reminders about like, hey, butter braids are due, or your child needs like black clothes for Vets Day or something like that, that it goes to their account, because sometimes they like to have that information. You don't always pass it on, so we have to go straight to the source. So there's a Google Classroom, of course, for this class. Here's the code. It is also in the syllabus. You should have all been invited as well. If you haven't, go ahead and check that. We're going to use the remind system again. You can find the code in the stream in Classroom. For grading, I split it 80-20. 80 of this class is performance-based. Every day you show up to full band, you get 10 points. I'll take 10 points away if you're not really participating, giving me a lot of effort, not having some stuff with, then we'll get docked some points there. You'll also have a couple play tests. We're going to have Pep Band again, some performances, and that's the other part of that. Non-performance is 20%, and you're going to do some of that stuff today after this. So it's all the non-playing things. Miss rehearsal, forgotten instrument. So if you miss a rehearsal, let's say like it's a dentist appointment, and you're just gone that entire hour, you can make that up. I'll give you the full 10 points back as long as you give me the 1-minute video on Classroom/Flipgrid. If you forget your instrument, I'm going to give you 3 passes a quarter, which is extremely forgiving. But after the 3 times, you should have learned your lesson, so I'm not going to give you any points for that. If it's a situation where you may be logging in from home, I just need you to communicate with me because maybe you have an instrument, maybe you can't play an instrument. We'll figure that out, but you just kind of have to talk to me and we'll make it work for you. We do have 4 concerts scheduled for this year. The first one is the Trick or Treat concert where you get to wear costumes. The next one is the holiday concert, and that one you'll wear black top and black bottoms. Then you have 2 of our regular band concerts in the spring. Right now we have kind of a to-be-determined Vets Day program, so that would be in November as well, but we'll kind of wait and see if we actually get to do that one. Pep Band. So we get to do Pep Band hopefully again this year. I have 4 scheduled for us. So I have 2 volleyball games and 2 football games. Now, Pep Band is required, okay? So if you have something like for that MEA weekend, if you are going to be gone and you're leaving like right after school, so you're not going to be around for that football game, you need to let me know 24 hours in advance, and I'll give you makeup work, and I'll give you all those points back. If it's within that 24 hours and you just forgot to tell me or something, or just don't show up, I will not give you those points for that, because we need every person available to be playing at Pep Band this year. Recordings. So you are going to have some play tests again this year. Right now I have 3 scheduled, and it's just over the full band pieces. So the Rockin' Halloween, Through Darkened, Sleepy Hollow, and Mandalorian. They cannot be done in class. You can do them study hall, before or after, but not during class. And you can keep resubmitting. If you're not happy with your initial grade, you can just try again. That's perfectly fine with me. Lettering should also be a little bit more normal this year. So a reminder of how to do that. If you are playing for a solo or in a small ensemble, like for contest in the spring, you get points for that. If you play like a little solo or ensemble for one of the concerts, you can have points for that too. If you are playing maybe at church or Santa Day, or if we get to play in the lobby around Christmas time, that all gets you extra points. You can do an extra 60 minutes of practice. I have a form for you to fill out to do that. If you go to a concert, let's say you go to GSL's concert or something, I have an eval for that. Bring me a program. That'll get you points. I have listening evaluations you can do. If you do jazz or drumline, which we'll talk about that a little bit when I get back. And then don't forget that seniors, you're already at 8 points as long as you were in band all 4 years. So it should be really easy for you to letter. Frequently asked questions. Where do I put my instrument? Kind of seems like a no-brainer, but you wouldn't believe how many people try to leave it out. They always go back in the cabinets, okay? If there's a situation where you need to like leave it outside because you were going to go record your play test and you have practice and blah, 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 just kind of let me know what's going on. Because I have had instruments stolen, and I don't want that to happen again. So just keep me in the loop if there's some reason that you can't keep it in the cabinet. Where do you keep your binder? We actually don't have enough slots or space for all of your binders. So they need to stay in your backpack or the locker. So you just need to remember to bring that to class. What if Mrs. Helland's not here, like today, but I need to turn something in? So the best option is probably the box in the office, because that's locked. Like if you're trying to turn in money or something, or a form that you really need to get credit for, the safest place is my mailbox in the office. Next best thing, you can always set it on my desk. That's fine too, but probably the best option would be in the office. So that's basically just some of the like procedures and stuff for the syllabus that we kind of need to go through on day 1 anyway. So we got that out of the way. So now there's going to be a couple other assignments on Classroom that I expect to be done in class today. And then hopefully, cross your fingers, I get to see you all on Friday. All right. See ya.